స్టోరీ లాస్ట్ చెప్తాను. మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ చేసి కానీ అల్టిమేట్ లాస్ట్. Last class topic in the class topic is what? We discussed arrays, right? Arrays functions we done now. What the functions about arrays we completed? Push function, pop, shifter, unshifter, slicer, splicer, index of. Last class we completed the array functions. Like we completed JavaScript arrays functions, right? Good. Yeah. So we completed last class JavaScript arrays functions. Push, pop, shift, unshift, splice, and we are going with splice and slice is there, subarray, join function is there, index of is there, includes is there, and concat. Concat is what? To combine the arrays. After that, reverse function and the add function. In last class, we discussed about the functions like this in the arrays. And today class arrays continuation, guys. Today let me write the arrays with arrow functions. Arrays with what? Arrow functions. You know that arrow function, right? Arrow function syntax is what? Arrow. Before arrow is what? Arguments. Right? Before arrow is what? Arguments. After arrow, write the after arrow what? You write the logic, right? So before arrow is arguments, after arrow is the logic. That's what, guys, you can write the letter like two numbers of this array logic here. Simply can write the put the arrow first. Before arrow is what? Arguments. What the arguments here? N1 comma N2. After arrow is what? Logic. Logic is like N1 plus N2. N1 plus 1 N2. To store this arrow function, let me take the letter letter something like you take the something like that. Then this arrow function name is what, guys? The arrow function name is what? Data. Otherwise, the arrow function name is what? Code. So the code we are calling that arrow function. That arrow function is taking how many arguments? Two arguments. For the two arguments, n1 comma n2, right? Yeah. After that, you can print the data, guys. You can write the console.log of console.log of code of 20. You are passing the 2 comma 2. So this is called arrow function. For the arrow function, we given the name is what here? Code, and we are passing how many arguments here? 2 arguments. You right click and open with live server. Once if you open the live server and right click and what? We can inspect. Once if we click on inspect, go for the console. In the console, we got the output is what? 30, right? Yeah, we got the output is how much more? 30. Good. Yeah, that is called arrow function. So guys, I want to print this data now. So let the prices are there now. So you can have the let prices. Previous class we printed using the index base 0, 1, or 2, 3, 4 like that. Option 1. I used for loop. I used for off. I used for if. Index based for off, for in, for loop. Like that you written the data, right? Good. See guys, that for loops, for off, for in, these all are outdated in the real time. We are not using that kind of concept in the real time. See guys, you are writing the for loop and you are achieving the requirement that is called programmatic approach. What approach? So in real time, almost 15 years back, I written the for loop. 2010, that time I written the for loop. After the 2010, I never written the for loops, while loops are there. These all the loops are not required. Sir, without for loop, how can you print this array data? We have the declarative approach. Real time, we have the two programmings. One is the declarative programming, one is what? One is the declarative approach, one is a programmatic approach. See how you write the code means like prices that you write the for each method. What method am I? For each. That's all. For each method is taking the argument is like arrow function, you can write directly. What function, guys? For each. For each is used to print the data. For each is used to iterate the data, guys. Taking the argument is what am I? Arrow function. So before arrow is what? Arguments. Before argument, before arrow is what? Argument. See guys, you need to print the each price. See, starting we written what? Prices dot. Prices means one price and multiple prices. Prices dot for each, and we are iterating the each price. Iterating each price means what? Just you can write the price. You write what? Price. Just you can write what? Console dot log of. Tell me guys, console dot log of what? Price, right? That's it. Console dot log of what? Price we are printing, right? That's information, guys. You can simply can run this code. You can check the output, guys. We got the 89, 56, 34, 56, 78. Are you writing the for loop? We are writing for each method. Right. This is the for each method, right? Just we are declaring what do you want. Are you writing the loop? Are you writing the loop? And this is called prices dot for each. Am I writing any for loops here? No. That's it. That is called for each, guys. For each purpose is what? To iterate the to iterate what? Array data. That's it. To iterate what? Array data. You please iterate these names now. How to print the names? Names dot for each. Put what? Arrow. Before arrow is what? Name. Name is singular. Every name you are taking, right? Every name you are taking. Just you can write what? Console dot log of. Tell me guys, console dot log of what? Name, right? That's it, guys. That is enough. Simply can go to the the browser, check the output. All the names are printed. Hey, you observed that? What you observed? We are iterating all the array elements without using what for loop. Are you using any for loop? Look. That is what approach? Programmatic approach or declarative approach? What approach? Declarative approach, right? Exactly. Guys, you take this one here, like data like this. You please take the names, like these are the names. These are what names. You please filter the names whose name starts with R. You please print the names whose name starts with R. Let me write the for of, right? For loop is there. For of is there. Tell me how to write the for of. Right side is what? Name. Left side is what? Name. Let name. Then you know that if condition we will write now. What if condition tell me here? Name dot starts with what? Then you can write what? Console dot log of. Then you can print what? Name, right? Exactly. Whose name starts with R? That name we are printing now. That name we are printing. So no. What's the output now? Nathan, Razul, Rani, Ravikiran, right? Like that we have the data. Now you can check the output. Nathan, Razul, Rani, Ravikiran. See guys, you are writing the for loop and if condition, right? That's a programmatic approach. In real time, how I will write the code using declarative approach, you can observe. How you will write the code using what? Declarative approach. You write the names dot, we go for the filter function. The function name filter. You want filter the data using what? Starts with R, right? Starts with what? R. Names dot filter function. Filter expecting what? Arrow function. Before arrow is what? Argument. After arrow is what? Name dot starts with. Tell me, starts with what? R. After filtering, what we should do? Print it. How to print? Dot for each. Dot for each. Simply can write what? Name arrow. Just we can write what? Console dot log of name. That's it. Enough. A first function you don't put the semicolon because first function is filtering, second function is printing. First function is what? Filtering. Second function is what? Printing, right? Wait, light up even. Plus, light up even. Is screen के लिए खड़े हो light पर. Good. Yeah, so there is like, so first you filter, right? You write the filter for that, the name starts with what? R, then print the data using what? For each. You don't put the semicolon here. First filter result, we are printing, right? Just you can check the output, guys. You check the output is coming how many times? How many times? Two times. One is for the what? Programmatic approach. You are writing the for loops and if conditions like that, right? Second time is what? Programmatic approach or declarative approach? That is the filter, that is the filter, guys. I will tell you one more thing. Just you can take the let numbers, you can take. What numbers? Tell me some numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like you can write the 10 comma, 20 comma, otherwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We take how many numbers? Sir? How many numbers are 8 numbers? Otherwise, you do one thing. Oh, 8 numbers, you can take the marks. I'm taking that, Naresh marks. Definitely, Naresh, BTech marks are what? 28, 32, 16, 25. Chip Soumya, 25. And I think some subject you'll get the 10 also, right? Like that, yes. Hey, that is called Naresh marks. Like that, we have the dangerous marks 28, 32, 16, and what? 25 and 10. See, I decided like, Naresh is innocent boy. He is what? Innocent boy. I need to increase every subject, I need to increase the plus 2 marks. I want to increase how many marks? Plus 2. Plus 2 marks I want to increase, right? How many marks? Plus 2. What I should do? I need to transform that old marks into the new marks. I need to what? Transform old marks into new marks by adding what? Plus 2. Plus 2 specific subject, all subjects are. All subjects I need to add the plus 2, right? I need to transform that old array into the new array by increasing how many marks? 2 marks, right? Increasing how many marks? Marks. By increasing the 2 marks, I need to transform. See guys, to transform one array into another array, to transform what? One array into another array by applying some operation, we are using one concept like map function. What the function name? Map. Map function is there. That's what guys, you write the marks dot. What function here? Map. Marks dot what? Map. Just you can put what? Arrow. Before arrow is what? Singular. Every mark we are taking here. What I should do? Mark plus 2. That's it. Every array contains the 10 like multiple elements. Every element I'm adding plus 2 without writing for loops, without writing if conditions, without writing while loops and all. That is what approach? Programmatic approach or declarative approach? Declarative approach. Tell me. Dot map. Map is doing what? Transforming that old array into new array. Old array into what? New array, right? Exactly. Guys, dot bottom up for each. Tell me guys, dot what? For each. Print the data. How to print the data here? Mark, arrow. Tell me, console dot log of. Tell me, log of what? Mark, right? Exactly. Guys, you please check the output printing. Expect answer is what? 30, 34, 18, 27, 12. As you can check the output. That is called map is doing. Every mark is increasing, all marks are increasing. Like specific marks, all marks are. All marks. 30, 34, 18, 27, 12. That is called map function will do. Hey, how many functions I total here? 3. One is what? For each. For each is what? For each is what? For each. Iterate the data. For each is what? Yeah, for each is iterate the data. Filter is what? Filter the data based on the condition. Based on what? Condition. So one is what? Map. Map will transform the one array into what? Another array. By applying operation on one element, all elements are. By applying operation on what? All elements, right? Exactly. See guys, what is my requirement? Like, I want to filter the marks whose marks is like, less than 30. I think all are less than 30. Right? Yeah, all are what? You can say like, less than 30. Less than 30 means you can make this is like, 40 marks. And how many less than 30? 3 less than 30, right? What are 3? 22, 16, 25. You filter the data whose marks is less than 30. Less than 30 filter it. Only those marks we add like, plus 2. Then you print the data. You print what? Data. How many things we should do total here? 3. You filter the data whose marks is what? We filter the data marks is less than what? 30. Less than 30 marks filter chesi. ఆ మార్క్స్ కి ప్లస్ 2 యాడ్ చేసి ప్రింట్ చేయండి. That marks we need to add what? Plus 2 and print it. Tell me how to do the code here. Marks dot marks dot what? Filter. What we should write? Mark arrow mark plus 2. If we are filtering, filtering is what? Condition. What the condition here? Mark is greater than 30 or less than 30? Less than 30. Then what this will do? It will filter the marks. It will filter what? Marks. Whose marks is less than what? 30. After filtering, what we should do? Add the plus 2. Tell me how to add the plus 2. Map, mark, arrow, mark plus 2. After that, we have to what? Print. How to print? For each. Arrow. Before arrow is what? Mark. After arrow is what? Console. Log off. We can write what? Mark. That's all. Hey, what the last answer? Expected answer? Tell me. You comment this code once. Yeah. What the expected answer now? 24. 24, 18, 27. 24, 18, 27. You check the output once. Yeah, 24, 18, 27. Hey, that's it, guys. Hey, this order is not at all important. You filter it, then map it. Or you map it, then filter it. You map it and what? Filter it, right? Exactly. That's it, guys. We got it up. Good. Next one is one last point. You can write one more function. Let the prices. See guys, today in my coffee shop I got the prices like this. So 20 rupees, 10 rupees, 6 rupees, 5 rupees, 90 rupees like this. Total how much now? Total how much now? 120? 120. I need to get the sum of all numbers. Tell me how to get the sum of all numbers? Addition, right? How to do the addition now? I need to sum of one number, all numbers. All numbers after summing, you should return how many values? Should return how many values? One value. You should return what? How many values? One value. Generally, programmatic approach, what you will do? Tell me. Programmatic approach, what you will do? You write the for loop. You take the sum variable. You take what variable? Sum variable. Then after that, you take what? Some variable you will take total for loops, like that you write the code. Yes, but here in declarative approach, we have one function like reduce function. The function name reduce. The reduce function. We need to get that's the last one. That's all for today class. Today class, let me focus on only 4 function. I'll do one assignment on the 4 function. You write that assignment. Today class is over. What are functions you have? For each? For each is what? Iterate the data. Filter is what? Filter the data based on what? Condition. Map is what? Map is transform the one array into what? Another array by applying operations on all elements in a sequence. And it is transforming one array to what? Another array. So by applying one operation, by applying operation on specific element, all elements are all elements. See, reduce function will do like reduce function will add all the numbers and return the single value. Reduce function will do what? Add all the numbers, return how many values? Single value. But see guys, when you want to add these numbers, at a time, how many numbers you will take? Add share. All numbers we should add. At a time, how many numbers we will take? At a time, how many numbers? Two numbers, right? The number is two numbers. First, what we will do? 10 plus 20, 30. 30, 3, 5, 90 like this. Next two numbers are what? 30 and 3. 33, 5, 90. Third one is what? 38, 90. Last one is what? 120. Like that, at a time, we will take how many numbers? How many numbers? Two numbers. That's what, guys, when you take the reduce function, you take the two arguments. Price 1, price 2. That will be score. How many arguments? Two. Because you need to perform the operation addition, right? Addition means how many arguments required? Minimum 2. That's what P1 plus what? P2. Then you can right side is what? P1 plus P2. That's all. Then let just you can do it what? Result. Then you can print the result. That's it. Console dot what? Log of. What you can say here? Result. And that's it. You can check the output now. What's in the 128? Are you writing any for loops? Any sum variable? Any if conditions at all? No. Reduce function guys. The reduce function will do. Got it up? Good. Hey, you please filter the prices whose price is less than 100, less than 100, less than 10, less than what? 10. Filter the price and less than 10. Less than 10 means what values will get? 3, 5. Less than 10. తర్వాత plus 2 change. Then add plus 2. Then what happened here? 5 and 7. Then sum of And here you can take the some guy written 1 rupee as well. Filter the price is less than 10 and then plus 2, then sum of numbers. Sum of what amount? Numbers. Naresh try that. Naresh will get the answer for that. Check Naresh. First what we should write? Filter the price less than 10. Check out. Huh? Prices dot what? Check prices dot what? Filter. Prices dot you can write a filter something like that. Yeah, filter. Remaining people keep silent. Arrow function you should write for the filter. Good. This is every single price you need to handle. Every single price is price. అక్కడ కండిషన్ చెక్ రా ఏం చేయాలి ఫిల్టర్ ద ప్రైస్ ఇస్ లెస్ దెన్ 10 అంతే ప్రైస్ ఇస్ జస్ట్ యూ కెన్ రైట్ ద ప్రైస్ ఇస్ వాట్ లెస్ దెన్ 10 price is less than what 10 then you filter after filtering plus 2 what we should do it dot map is doing operation transforming the old array to the new array tell me map of price arrow price plus 2 plus 2 we are adding. After that what we should do sum of numbers. Sum of numbers means what 1 plus 2 increase 3 plus 2 5 this is 7 then what the answer tell me here 3 plus 5 plus 7 what the output now 3 plus 5 plus what 7 then 3 plus 5 plus 7 like that because we increase what plus 2 right yeah then tell me how to do that code now reduce reduce what arrow before arrow reduce is doing what adding all the numbers right at a time how many numbers you should take 2 numbers that's what here how many arguments 2 arguments p1 comma p2 then we are adding right p1 plus p2 then we can store the result are you see for each means for printing the data printing one element or multiple elements but after reduce you got the multiple element of one result that result we can store it to some result variable, right? This is called what? Amount. How much amount we got output now? Huh? How much amount will you get that? Just you can write the console dot log of or console dot log of amount, right? That's it. Hey, that's it, yes. Just you can check the output once. Check the last time output here. Huh? Sit down. Hey, no sir, any నాకు అవసరం లేదు I don't want this all the filter, how to map, how to reduce. I am Kalyan friend. I am what? Kalyan friend sir means then you write the code like here you can write what? Double quotes 50, no problem. Double quotes what? 50, then friendship with the Kalyan. You got the output. What output you got? 15 output coming, right? Yeah, that's up to you guys. That's your choice. You think about like sir how to filter, how to map, how to reduce the code and how to reduce operation you need apply that like that you should focus on your code. If you focus on like how to print sir output coming 83.5 I write the console.log means then you friendship with Kalyan, no problem. Friendship with what? Kalyan. I think Kalyan is there in the there, right? Yeah, who is Kalyan? Right? Who is Kalyan? He is a Kalyan. Is what? Kalyan. 98 like this. ఏం చేయాలండి రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ ఏంటి కోడ్ రాసుకోండి రైట్ ద కోడ్ చెక్ ద అవుట్పుట్ ఇస్ కమింగ్ ఆర్ నాట్ ఇది చెక్ చేయాలి ఇదేం చెక్ చేయాలని తెలుసా కన్సోల్ డాట్ లాగ్ రాసి ఓకే 15 వచ్చిన అవుట్పుట్ వావ్ సార్ మీ ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఎర్రర్ ఉంది సార్ కన్సోల్ డాట్ లాగ్ రాసి వాడుతున్నాను పోయేది వదు ఎర్ర డాక్టర్ పోయేది వదు ఇంకెట్లా requirement and price is less than 10 okay we should use a filter plus 2 adding for all numbers then go for the map sum of result data sum means what all numbers we need to add go for what operation here reduce operation atla check here then you should check like that instead of doing this lines you are doing what how to get the output console.log then you friendship with what Kalyan Spreadsheet what amma? Kalyan Google Kalyano Google like that. He's nice guys. Hey, we are ఎట్లా that is called what? Console dot log, right? Console dot one log. Hey, how many functions did I total now? 4. And yes, the module start ID. It's like, it's like online class. What class, ma'am? Online class. Because we forgot what we done wrong. Class look. How many functions you done total? 4. One is the what each? For each is used to iterate the data. For each is used for what? Iterate the used to iterate the array data. Used to iterate what data? Array and data. Number 1. Number 2. Filter is used to filter the data based on the condition. Used to filter the data based on condition. You write the condition for that. Used to filter the data based on what condition. Next function is what we done? Map. Map is used to transform old array to what? Old to new array. By applying what? By applying operation on all elements. One element, all elements are. All elements in a sequence. All elements apply. The last function is what function? Reduce. What the reduce function will do? Reduce is used to perform the operation on all elements. See, map is doing operation on all elements and then return the new array. But reduce return the new array is a single value of used to perform the operation on all elements. Returns how many values? Return the single value. If you write that point, last point. After writing this point, you write this example. Let prices in the data. Iterate the data using for each. Filter the data using filter function. This is what style? Programmatic approach. Use the for loop and conditions, if else conditions to develop the code. That is called programmatic approach. Declarative approach. Declarative approach to filter the data. Hey, programmatic approach means you should tell the how to do and what to do. How to do means what? Code. What to do and how to do. What to do means what? What do you want? How to do means what? Write the program. But declarative approach means what? Declarative approach. Declarative approach. Programmatic approach means what to do, ఏం చేయాలి, ఎలా చేయాలి. What to do and what, how to do. Declarative approach means just what to do. మీకు ఏం కావాలో చెప్పండి. You don't write the for loops and if conditions, right? How to do we are saying specific, you are not giving a, we are not giving how to do, right? Just we are asking what to do. You filter the data starts with R. Ante. What to do. How to do means what? We didn't write the for loops and if conditions, right? Programmatic is what to do, how to do, or both. In programmatic approach, ఏం చెప్పాలి? What to do, ఏం చేయాలి, ఎలా చేయాలి, how to do. In programmatic approach, we should tell ఏం చేయాలి and ఎలా చేయాలి, what to do and how to do. Declarative approach, just you tell what to do. That we are writing what, I want the name starts with R. అంటే మనం చెప్పాం, but we didn't tell what, how to do. So programmatic approach in the sense what to do and what, how to do. Declarative approach means what? Just to tell what to do. You don't write the for loops and if condition. How to do it. Normally, for each is used to iterate the data. Filter is used to filter the data based on the condition. Map is used to transform the old array into new array by applying the operation on all elements in sequence. First to completer, for loop completer. Every operation write the output side the output side. Every operation write the output on the side. Programmatic approach use the for loop and if conditions to develop the right if condition to develop the code. Then all of you write the example two. So all of you write an example two. Print all the names. First one. You take some names and print all the names. Stop writing is one point. ఆ డౌట్ అడగండి ఇప్పుడే మళ్ళీ తర్వాత నాకు అర్థం కాలేదు నేను రాయలేదు అని చెప్పదు. Print all the names first one. Second one is what? Print the names ends with I. Third one is what? Print all the names starts with R and length should be 4. Starts with R and length should be what? 4. And the fourth one is what? Each name at the starting dr, doctor, something like doctor, then doctor, something like that. We have the dr, right? PhD people are coming doctor. Like map function you can use and print the data. Print the new array. Print what? New array. Fifth one is what? Filter the name starts with K. Starts with what? K. K means what? Kiran, Karuna. Karuna, Kiran. Filter the name starts with K and add the nice at the end. It means what? Karuna nice, Kiran nice. And print it. And the last one is what here we should use sixth one. Filter the name starts with R, add the nice, combine all the names. How can you combine all the names? Reduce. Print the single word. Print how many words are? Single word. You write this one is a comment. Comment rasi. Below that you write the code for that. Comment and write the code. Comment and write the code. Hmm. Hey, one last point, listen. In real time, we have some small issue for this code. See, reduce is doing addition of one number, all numbers are. But is listen. Reduce is doing addition of one number, all numbers. All numbers and returns what? Sum of all numbers, right? Sum of all numbers, how much you got here? 129. So you got output is 129, but is okay, fine. But see guys, sometimes in real time, what happened, you are thinking that array is coming from the database or array coming from the resources. But array is empty. Array is what? Empty. Then what happened here? I'm thinking that array data is there, we are doing some operation. But array data is there, array empty. Array empty. Then we got the error, guys. Reduce of what? Reduce you are applying for what? Empty array with no initial value. That's what, guys. Data is there, it is doing sum of all numbers. Data is not there, error message. That's what, guys, to overcome this kind of issues in the real time. If data is not there, guys, see, this is original data. We got the sum is what? 129. This is like doing the calculation, guys. Second argument you can write initial value 10. Initial value is what? 10. It means like, what happened, this is the 10 is added to the result value. Result is how much previously got? 129. 129, then what number is added here? 10 is added. ఎందుకు నరేష్ క్లాస్కి వచ్చేది is how much here we write the 10 is the initial value. 10 is the initial value means like 129 plus 10. 139 is coming. Why this initial value? See, for the result, if you want to add some initial value, you can take the initial value, guys. That is the initial value. But advantage in in the future, If no array is coming, then what happened here? We'll get error, right? Previously, there is no array coming means what? You'll get the error, right? Now, any array coming or not coming or not coming. Even array is not coming, default value is how much you taken here? 10, right? Initial, this is the initial value. The initial value is 10. Now, what is the output now? Any error is coming or 10 is coming or? Like that, second argument. First argument, you write the logic, comma. Second argument is what? The initial value. If array data is there, further data is plus 10 also added. If the data is not there, then the 10 will come. Will come 10. That is called second argument, guys. Just take and write this is what? 100 value. What value now? 100, right? That's it. That is called reduce with values. Reduce with what? Values. Hey, you write these two examples now. Show me and leave the class. And here you can see the print the numbers like this. And you please take this reduce also with the default values. Initial value. Initial value is how much you taken for this reduce function means to like where's the data for that and initial. Reduce is taking first argument is a logic p1 comma p2 arrow p1 plus what p2 comma second value is what 10. That's it. That's it. That's it. Around example Rasi.